Everything working? Alright, hey, I'm Jaro, and welcome back to my unedited playthrough of Disco Elysium, and we're gonna find out what's possible when Kim is asleep. I mean, it feels so weirdly guilty. Just sneaking around for things. Alright, so I won't be able to get back into this apartment afterward. Oh, I know there's more dialogue options if I take the hat, but that's gonna have to be something. Watching clips, I cannot bring myself to take the hat. It just feels whack. But I think I should have checked before I left. If I did, I don't know, get things. Robe stolen. Night over. Okay. So things that I'm gonna be up to are talking to the corpse, having visions of the corpse, and then hopefully having visions of a better future after having visions of the corpse. Just heading right on out of here. Is the other mercenary in one of these doors? I can't seem to associate the window that we were being watched from with one of those places out there. Alright, oh geez. There's still a child around here. And, I mean, I don't think you would have any other dialogue. There's just a little walk back. Okay, it's actually strange and frightening and disgusting to consider how he's gonna get the armor off the legs. Not just the social implications of it, but it's going to be mutilating the corpse even more. Mutilating your old buddy, the corpse. And I also wonder, I don't know what variety of things I missed. It's about to be day 3. Huh. I guess you could go in there at night. I can't really imagine what for, but there's been surprises in here before. Alright. Seeing how it goes. Kim goes to sleep, and then we go out to creep the body. And, I mean, hopefully it shouldn't be anything different than what it was before. We're talking to Garte about it.
Can I help you?
About the bill for tonight, I guess.
Got the 20 real?
Every single time. Oh right, there was a giant novelty check. And then it's late. Do I really have to pay you again? Is how it works, but let's explore.
You must be kidding, right? Yeah, good one, officer. Real funny. But this establishment only takes cash. Now, do you have that cash, Mr. Novelty Check Man?
We've been humiliated by Everard for nothing.
Fried, near the gates. They'll exchange it.
Oh, really? Well, since you have it, that's good to know. How about this other option? We have it, of course.
Catches in his chest.
Do you have money tonight?
Yes, or we could lie about it.
Then you really don't need a free room, do you?
He stops as a strange new cruel light rekindles in his features.
But you know what? You're in luck, because you don't have to ever pay me again.
We could go. Really? Or one free room? Are you serious? That's the face of someone who's about to refuse service. Am I sleeping on a bench for real?
Sorry, I think you misunderstand. Let me explain. I didn't say I'd give you a free room. I just said you don't have to pay me.
How so?
You don't have to give me any money at all. If you want a room, yes, you'll need to pay me, but you don't have to just give me money. Giving me money for a room is your choice.
Well, thanks for the capitalism rundown.
Isn't a fucking joke.
Okay, cool it, Half-Light. You could say you don't want to talk about this right now, or not understand. Um, we bumbled our way into this, and we'll bumble our way out.
No, you can choose to give me 20 real for a room, or you can choose not to. I don't care what you decide.
But there is the money. But
You want a free place to sleep? Fine. You've already unlocked your new room. The trash container outside is ready and waiting.
damn.
The lieutenant is painfully silent.
Well, as
This
painful.
was your responsibility. I cannot help you now. I am sorry.
No, I mean we do have the cash
New
about it.
dimension of reality will open. A portal is this bed of waste. Sleep there and awaken elsewhere.
Inland Empire, I didn't know I was going to be talking to you about a new dimension of reality opening. So I guess I'm glad that I explored this way. You keep saying things and I want to know what they mean.
It is not clear. All that is known is sleep in the trash and there is no coming back.
Well, I'm horribly intrigued by that, but I mean, we did get the cash for a reason.
That wasn't so hard, was it? The room is yours for the night. Don't forget, you'll need another 20 real tomorrow.
Rad. Okay. Excruciating. Okay, let's if I'm coming right back down here, hopefully they'll still be around. I want to know about bugs and things such as that. So, was the day one debrief the only debrief going on? See you in the morning then. Here I go into the room like a liar. I wish the little dialogue option could come up over your head that says bye also. So that's an extremely audible door, and it feels bad as I'm being sneaky. Feels bad as I'm being sneaky, but we're going right out, and we're gonna talk to the people of the world, of the life, of the night. Hello, is anything going on?
The door is closed. Still no answer.
There's the option to knock again much harder. Well, we're already one for embarrassment.
Still nothing. You should punch a fucking hole in it.
Fun options we've got in here. Well, let's be suppressing
The murmur
urges.
in your ears
Got you mad at a door, huh? Nobody to talk to over there. Oh, you're still in the Zazz shirt. All right, now can I know about cryptozoology? we've waited the whole day for cryptozoology.
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again.
Okay, it's not even anything of consequence, but I want to hear about more cryptids.
Of course, dear. Is there a particular cryptid that you're interested in learning about?
The biggest
I
one.
thought we'd agreed on just one cryptid, sweetie.
Pretty please?
Can't say no to that. Well, the biggest cryptid is the giant of Coconur.
That's a good way to pass a night. I mean, sleep would probably be a better way, but here we are.
The giant lives in the most arid parts of the vast Coconur Desert in South Samara, casting a strange light across the barren wastes.
After all of these names of different places being dropped, I really wish that I had a better grasp on where everything is. How about a strange light?
Mirage or psychogenous luminance.
I never hear those two words, much less together. How big?
No one knows for sure. It is like an awful mountain appearing from below the horizon and expanding to cover almost a third of your field of vision.
And multiple people have had this hallucination?
The towering luminosity of Coconur is a bad omen in local folklore. Some say it's a fata morgana, others, fate unimaginable. That's what makes it so peculiar. A species surviving at the very limits of scientific law. The giant of Coconur must be the largest animal the planet can support.
It would make way more sense if it were like A swarm of animals, right? That just look like a huge cloud.
There are limits, you see, to how large a metabolism an ecosystem can beget. Some say a gravity anomaly below the Coconur Desert might allow the creature to grow to these gargantuan sizes.
I have mild megalophobia. I don't know if I should have clicked on this one. Just, I get a little scared when I look at a cloud and it has too much detail, and I'm aware that the sky doesn't really end above me. I'm just sort of sticking to the surface of a planet via gravity, and then the infinite is above me always.
Great. This is great shit. You need more.
Thanks, Inland Empire. we're kind of on an outing together. I feel like breaking it up. I wonder if you'll still
Of course, dear.
be back here once I've ripped these legs off. Oh, you're gonna change out of those rags? Oh, this has been our first day seeing you after seeing you as a gardener, isn't it? I wonder what kind of fit she's got normally. Here we are, being sneaky. Huh. I feel absolutely strange without Kim's company. Here you are, little child. Nothing different would happen. I keep checking if anything different would happen, but...
Fuck does Kuno care?
Huh. You gotta put more into empathy.
The fuck do you want with it?
Nothing
that?
new.
Kuno decapitates pigs. That's just a Kuno demo tape. Yeah? Watch your ass in Kuno's town, or Kuno's gonna fuck your head off.
Alright, this has been the same.
Good call, Pigmeister.
It's been exactly
Kuno doesn't...
the same. Alright, hello. Hello, witnesses.
The man is decomposing visibly now. Every hour, he looks less like a creature and more like a pile of intestines.
Well, this doesn't exactly look promising, but why not say hi first? It's always polite to say hi first.
Shoot, loony rooney.
Nothing new, though. Why do I love questions so much?
You're a copperoony. Here you go, you loony. Come back later, Coppo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features.
Alright.
The body is reluctant to let go of the boots, as though it were its last bit of dignity. You're going to need to summon all your strength for this undertaking.
Oh, should you have taken off your shirt?
Wow. Kuno's little sneak pig's back for the booty.
Yeah, fuck it to pieces for us, liar cop.
Witnesses. You put your left foot in, you take your left
It
foot
feels
out.
like the leg is going to come off along with the boot, but you're able to get the boot to move a centimeter or two. It's not completely useless. You're able to reveal a little more of the putrid polymer sock beneath the boot. See? The corpse doesn't care if you try to take his boots. He doesn't need them. He's probably glad to get rid of them.
Empathy, what? Pick up the body and try to shake the boots off, or step on the corpse as you try to pull them, or twist them off. Like, twisting to me seems like it would lead to success.
This is the right method. It takes some
rotting
time,
flesh.
but eventually the boots come off, with nasty slices of polymer sock stuck to even bigger pieces of skin and rotting flesh.
I shouldn't have eaten spam right before doing this.
Look, he's skinning the fucker up good. Puko style.
Rad.
Hell, keep at it, pig.
And the damage?
The legs look like they've been clawed at by wild animals. As for the boots, you can't possibly do anything with them until you've cleaned and disinfected them thoroughly.
That's another thing I don't know where in Revachol it creates cleanliness.
Yes, these absolutely need to be washed before. The stink is incredible.
Oh, are you trying to put them on?
Didn't the Whirling have a kitchen?
Fascinating. Well, here I go with the corpse boots. Nice. Some awful stinking corpse boots. You can inspect them. Don't smell these boots. Better yet, don't even think about them. Unless it's to think about how you're gonna get them clean, that is. They're unsellable, unwearable, and downright disgusting. Fascinating. What a huge amount of witnesses to do this around. The kitchen. What? Is there any note on that? Any detail on that? Nothing. And I wasn't seeing exactly any. Oh, cool. I haven't seen this before. I was not seeing any. Any options to. God, have I lost my thought in the middle of it? Okay, we've gotten the boots off, and we're gonna wash the boots in a kitchen somewhere. Horrible, but I'm committed. Committed, indeed. Somehow it doesn't seem feasible. I want to put together a single amount of thought. And also I'm really curious how to get up here. Would it be from one of the other roof places that I've already seen? Can I get any better view of this? I mean, it is dark as hell. It's extremely dark. I mean, it kind of looks like it connects, but it also kind of looks like maybe you can't walk up there. I don't know. Good to inspect it nevertheless. I am filled with utter disbelief at the idea that you might be able to wash the boots off in a sink. Oh, that was my other thought. I didn't see any other options to inspect around the corpse. Like, if I'm out here, there's probably nothing new, and I don't know how much of a circle to go in.
The man is decomposing visibly.
Shoot, Looney Rooney.
Are there ancient mysteries?
Oh yes, Kobo mi Lobo. In the gift horse's mouth. Tracts and wakes and waterways. Ancient materials buried.
And I already asked to where, did I? Then do I just say alright?
It's all right. Oh,
Did
just
I
a small gulp away.
explore
My
any of
beloved
it?
Kobo. A small gulp away.
There's where have you gone? Is that any different after talking to Joyce?
Into the wild pale yonder.
If someone would just tell me about the Pale.
In the past. Way out in the west.
Well, that seems a little similar to what the Pale driver says. Okay. There's
Looking at
nothing,
my
I
face,
think.
motionless, looking into my eyes.
Does this lead to
standing here.
anything?
The clown lips on the
Oh.
corpse appear to smile. Something is on its way. Something hidden. It's coming. A miracle from the northwest, and it's almost here. You can feel it in the air, on your hands. The cold spring air smoothing them over.
I don't understand it. I don't understand
Love
it.
did me in, Brother Kobo. It was love all along.
But now we know you were a mercenary. And nasty.
Come back later, Kobo. Amuse yourself with...
Well, hopefully I haven't missed anything. There. What was that little quote? Kuno likes this brain shit thinking. Okay, I don't know where else I might wander to get up on a roof or otherwise. So, let's walk back in here with the corpse boots, with the terrors. I don't know that anything's new with the people around here, huh? But, hello. I smell like a rotting corpse, and I've come to the disco to talk about money, I guess. And then, alright, no one else selectable, so, so to break up the corpse, I do want to know about, like, another cryptid, and I guess, like, the rest of the cryptids.
Hello, dear. There you are again. Of course, dear. Is there a particular cryptid that you're interested in learning about?
Invisible ones.
What an interesting question. And the answer is yes, there are.
What are they?
The col de Mama d'Aqua, or thin whisper of sound. And that's precisely what it seems to be. Self-replicating sound waves, invisible and intangible. It's very afraid of us, which makes it incredibly difficult to track.
What's it sound like?
Nothing. It's such a high-pitched sound that us humans can't hear it, nor can other animals. It could be ringing right outside your window and you wouldn't even know it. Could be anywhere. Everywhere, even.
Well, I see why you would call that cryptozoology. You can't really detect much of that.
Many scientists have asked the same question. Some have claimed that it isn't itself a sound, but a tiny corpuscle that emits sound waves. But there's no evidence to support this theory.
Look around for it, why not?
It could be. As I said, it could be everywhere. And we wouldn't know any better. It could be ringing all the days of our lives and nights.
Maybe it's predatory.
What's with Half-Light being so strong lately? I don't remember putting any points into you. What if it's predatory?
It's not. Don't worry. If it were predatory, we would have found it by the damage it inflicts.
Well,
I wouldn't be so sure. What if the damage is also invisible?
all mental illness is caused by a tiny animal. Well, how about the evidence?
Plenty. It's the evidence that led to its discovery. In the 20s, a group of Areopagi ornithologists, that is, scientists who study birds, were trying out a new recording technology for capturing sounds outside the range of human hearing.
Well,
When playing back recordings they had made in the foothills of the Ea mountain range, they noticed certain anomalies, patterns that seemed random at first, but on closer examination were consistent with the waveforms of songbirds.
what?
The scientists soon discovered they could track and even predict what appeared to be feeding, mating, and migration patterns based on sound waves in a strictly delimited range of ultrasonic frequencies, even higher than those of the highest pitched bat calls.
How novel, how exciting.
She transforms, when speaking about these strange animals, into a confident woman.
The world is uncertain, but your base of knowledge is familiar.
They realized that they had discovered a new species and called it the col de Mama d'Aqua, after the Paracanassian name for the voice of God, which is said to be very silent.
We've been hearing a lot of voices ourselves. Wow.
They grew quite obsessed with these little birds. Even though they couldn't see them, they could distinguish among individual birds and even began to name some of them.
Like as more species or like as individuals?
Sequester, Time, Joscan.
Oh,
Those are but some of the Mama d'Aqua they followed individually.
and why so afraid?
That is a sad story. A group of university students assisting with the field work in their enthusiasm for the project, and no doubt because they were preoccupied with impressing their professors, nearly drove it to extinction.
So it could be everywhere, but probably not.
They tried to communicate with it and had no other means but sound. So they started sending out sound waves at frequencies they thought might match the Mama d'Aquas. And what happens when a sound wave meets another sound wave of the same frequency, dear?
They cancel out.
This lady really should be a teacher. She's really good at the explaining things thing.
How's it feel to say what I said?
Exactly. And these tests were performed so recklessly that when they happened upon the right frequency, well, they wiped out most of the population.
You found a rare animal, so you believed, and then showed up with their loudest music blaster. That sounds fun. That sounds like a trip, but good God.
Great regret washes over her. A wending cloth.
After that, the corpuscle appears to have migrated elsewhere. There have been recordings of anomalies similar to those spotted in Ea, but they've been few and far between. It's impossible to confirm the presence of any stable Koltamamadakwa population anywhere.
Wow.
What about what?
Just one last cryptid.
The gnome of Jeroma.
I've been thinking about gnomes, just on my lonesome. Sounds terrifying. Or not too bad. But you said it's the most dangerous.
Oh, it is. None of his victims survived. Grieving relatives never even found their bodies because the gnome's venom dissolved
Gnome venom.
organic tissue.
Gnome venom. What's it look like? And also, if there's one nearby, can it help with these boots?
It was reportedly a small creature with webbed fingers and a protruding forehead and a gangly little thing. Quite scary to look at.
Well,
A couple of campers found it when it was already dying. They heard an odd wailing in the woods and followed the sound. They were scared and wrapped it in tarpaulin to suffocate it.
I haven't really thought about that approach when finding a wounded animal.
It still took the gnome of Jeroma an entire day to die.
Are there any photos?
Alas, no. And the first scientist who got his hands on the creature's corpse put it in a jar of formaldehyde, thinking that would detoxify the gnome's venom.
And how can you tell if it's like a real cryptid? Or just like a mutated wolf or something?
Instead, all the venom leaked out of the creature's teeth and into the surrounding liquid, dissolving the creature itself. A poetic end, perhaps, but a real loss for science.
Is the goal of cryptozoology in here technically to convert it into non-cryptozoology? Well,
Of course, dear.
I had a burning curiosity about that for multiple weeks, and now, please nobody mind me if I try to get in the kitchen. Are you gonna? Someone's standing here. Shall I be stopped from going in the kitchen? No, I'm in the kitchen. Why is the only selectable thing a pot? I'll do it though.
This industrial gas-powered stove has been used to prepare food for many hungry hostel guests. There are several pots and pans on hand.
Fascinating.
Getting the corpse residue out of these boots is going to require patience, and also a huge pot full of boiling water, soap, and white vinegar.
So you've cleaned some things before, check it all out.
A commercial pot draws your attention. It's very large, gigantic even. It could be used to make enough stew to feed an entire city, and also to boil a putrid pair of death boots.
Well,
Far away, in the darkness of a makeshift morgue behind Station 41's Lazarus, Dr. Nix Gottlieb cuts into the cold, dead feet of a murder victim. The veins are oddly black. He suspects a neurotoxin.
how about cleaning supplies?
There is a variety of soaps and bleaches in the cabinet to the left of the stove. There is also a bottle of white vinegar in the cabinet next to the fridge.
Dish soap and the bottle of white vinegar. I know it works. That destroyed my washing machine, actually.
The delicious smells of cheap soap and vinegar waft up from the pot.
Now we're cooking, Jesse.
All right now, chef. Light up the stove and boil them.
Master Chef, ow. Okay, we're boiling them.
The strong smell of vinegar forces you to step away from the pot. The water slowly comes to a boil.
Is the vinegar going to destroy the boots? Well, that's kind of fun.
Strips of polymer fabric and human tissue separate from the lining of the boots. They float to the bubbling surface.
Ugh. I didn't get to see exactly how much time passed. Okay.
A 2-course dinner of rotten flesh and hardened ceramic.
Okay.
The boots look cleaner and cleaner. Those bits of human flesh are beginning to look cooked. You can smell it too.
I don't know if they have like a health department in this world, but this feels like a crime.
Just like beef stew.
Stop it. Stop that.
That's it, chef. The boots are as clean as they're going to get. Steam, dense with the smell of strange meat, disappears into the vent above the stove.
Oh. It feels like there should be witnesses. I'm amazed that there are not witnesses.
A pair of real beauties. The boots are shiny, hot, and reek of vinegar. Just perfect.
Alright, it worked. So that doesn't destroy the armor. That's a good thing that you have it, and a strange thing, wearable. Why is it minus to composure? Okay, let me read the description. These greaves are light as feathers, just a tad too big for you, but don't let that bother you. Well, I guess your feet are used to fitting in the disco shoes. With these on, you look like some kind of future warrior. It is strangely futuristic for the setting. And they'll keep you safe if you accidentally shoot yourself in the foot, so worth it. Normally, shooting yourself in the foot is on purpose to get sent home from Vietnam, but I don't think anyone's gonna send you home if you do it. Oh, how strange. All your boys are gone and you're still standing around. Well, that's I don't know, that seems
It's
oddly
you
vulnerable.
again. What is it?
Just saying hi. You know, asking how's it's going. Have you had a great day? Found someone who saw the hanging, a witness. I don't know. Why explore without Kim Kisaragi in this situation? So, yeah, we've bothered you for nothing. I mean, strangely, I think the boots kind of match your vest. Did the voices change because everyone migrated around, or are all your boys gone home? I guess that'll be it. Okay. On to day 3. I'm concerned about the status of that kitchen. I mean, is that light new? I would hope that nobody gets horrifyingly sick. And okay, things to do in the day 3. If having you remove the clothing for one night of sleeping, we might as well be doing it for the other night of sleeping. Well, this doesn't really look like it protected you from corpse juice in particular at all whatsoever. I've never gotten a real good look at it, but it's just worthwhile. You're gonna hug the back to sleep. Alright, looking beautiful. Let's...
The bed is still cold from the broken window, and not too inviting, but it's yours. You've earned it.
That'll be it. Any more
The bed is
dreams?
still cold from the wind blowing in from the broken window. The mattress creaks as you close your eyes and try your hardest to fall asleep.
Does it work?
Here we are again, my broken bud.
I forgot
Waves are coming,
the pitch of that.
carrying you away. But you can't go. No, you have to stay. Always half aware of yourself.
Does that half awareness extend into the waking hours?
You're not cooperating, brother man.
It says I'm your brother, man.
It's your disgusting body. Even through your sleep, you feel a vague discomfort suffusing it. Your belly and your sides unpleasantly tender. You wish you could curl up into a fetal ball of safety. But you cannot, because of the pain.
Rearrange the pillows, I don't know. Do you need a back brace? They're good.
And there's a lot of it, ever present in your organs.
Oh.
It's like every one of them has their own nasty song to sing.
Well, at least that's a success, I guess.
Every cell in your body is moaning in agony, asking, what did we ever do to you?
I'm sorry, cells. It's all me. It's my fault. Or it's the system's fault. The system failed me. Or this body's worthless anyway. No one does anything nice to it. Take a spa day, Harry. Ugh. I'm curious about the system.
Yes, your body is a system. And it's failing you because you're failing it.
I did say that too. Limbic system now, didn't I? These are my just desserts. I'll endure this pain with dignity. No, please. Where's that blessed nothingness, the sweet oblivion? Or I'm an artist and liver damage is my art. Or I think I need medical attention. Well, you already know it's not here and the corpse needs to talk to you. And there's the hope of dignity. Dignity and medical attention are not opposites.
Oh, yes. They'll check you out, give you some pills, make it all okay. The Wonder Makers.
I'm truly imagining trying to fall asleep and hearing this at full volume in my ear.
Don't be stupid, Harry. It's not happening. They don't make new kidneys and livers in hospital.
Yet.
All you've got to do is pray to God it passes and stare at the flickering darkness.
Do you need to drink some water?
You're just stuck here, in the half-world. Could try looking at other people, really looking. But why would you want to start doing that?
For a way out. We could say, get me out of here, back to the other place. I'm looking at people all the time. I like them, or human beings will always betray you. I mean, even if you think they'll always betray you, don't you still want to be around them until they do?
Sure you do. They're all so friendly, aren't they?
How about it?
People are beautiful.
Oh.
Statuesque. Parodies and tragedies of themselves. A great democracy of creatures.
Now there's an observation fit for a detective and an artist.
What do you think you're doing right now? Coming to some greater awareness? Look at all these lights, blinking in and out of existence. Thoughts! You're just pretending that you're asleep, even to yourself, while the world goes on without you.
I mean, it's supposed to help, just laying there restfully, even if you can't sleep.
Let it. Let it.
Ancient reptilian brain, we are rejoining this world, young man.
But it never seems to let you go, does it? Time to rise and wipe that shining sweat off as best you can. Gather your bearings. Rock and roll.
Rock that roll. No talking to the corpse. You did it. You did it. You did it. You sleeped. Alright. Well, you're feeling better in some capacity, isn't that something? Just one slow animation of the bag appearing because I still had the bag equipped. And clothes back on yourself, man. I don't know, should you dress up in something different today? Oh, +1 to shivers. Oh. Wait, if I had that on... Well, okay, so that and pants. And pants is sort of we're not the flasher. Not exactly. Not yet. But, and do I know if you want gloves for anything? You need a little help in that department. -1 to drama or +1 to logic. Why not? This with no shirt. It's... But no, there's drama to be had. And that's you, all dressed and ready for the day. Huh, +1 to shivers. So would I think that would make it a little safer to to try for whatever this does? I guess. Is that an option? Okay, just slots all filled, I guess. Huh. Well, it's a new day, and you're getting out of here in your dramatic top. Oh wait, King Hijinks, you said that the guy is gonna be here. In which case, we wouldn't be wearing this yet. Day 3, huh? Wouldn't be wearing this, but wear the this fashion icon. How's it going? For some reason that makes me want to put on the gloves also to match. Alright, electrochemistry did not need to be stronger. Did you just kind of strut after that, or is that just the effect of the colors? Alright, that's how we dress at 7:30 in the morning. Hey Kim, check it out. No, right, he would be down already. And I'm guessing nothing new.
The door is closed.
Alright, nothing new. There's nothing inspectable around. Well, hopefully that's enough of a sleep, and here you are in the fit. Shall we meet the guy? Is it a good morning? I see you've spotted me. Nothing in particular to talk about? Oh, hey. A smoker to join us, and oh, you've got the patch too. And here I am in some kind of a robe.
An RCM patrol officer's uniform winces as she notices you.
Horse-faced. What?
I would really prefer not to talk to you right now.
Hello.
A patrol officer is the lowest rank in the RCM, below lieutenant and sergeant.
You're a patrol officer of the RCM. Let's lead with that.
I am.
We could say I'm a cop too. This is quite the outfit to say that in.
I know.
Here's the real deal.
Thanks for the backup. Feeling fresh this morning, Kim? I'm on a murder investigation. Are you the cavalry?
I'm definitely not the cavalry.
Or we could say, is everything alright? Why don't you want to talk?
I don't know. I mean, why would I want to talk to you?
Huh. We could start out with, have I wronged you? I've done that to a lot of people. Or it's cool to see another cop. I thought we were the only ones. Yeah, they could take that as a joke.
No, you haven't wronged me. It's okay.
Something changes in her. It's pity. Pity comes over her.
Huh.
Okay, fine. Let's talk. What did you want?
I guess nothing. We're just bumbling through the world.
What precinct?
Am I from? God, he doesn't know.
Fucking deranged lunatic.
Wait. Okay, man with sunglasses, bright blonde wig. Your portrait has the same square as Harry's partner from earlier. What's with the, you're police. Cool, so am I.
I don't know what to say.
Well, this is some kind of situation.
Don't say anything, Judith.
Is he police?
Me? No. I'm just a man with sunglasses. I like wearing sunglasses inside. sunglasses, and a fucking wig.
Beautiful.
I'm just looking out for...
You?
No one. I'm just a man with sunglasses. And you are?
A policewoman. No need to put out these strange judgment calls.
Yes, a policewoman who just wants to do her job. That's all.
But your job is that involving me?
Something about the man with sunglasses and you. The energy between you two is making her uncomfortable.
Cop divorce? I mean, you're like right here. I feel the urge to say hi.
You look like shit.
I look like a fashion icon. What's up?
And I don't mean that as a metaphor.
How much have you been staring at? You could turn it back around, or say it's intentional, or the last couple of days have been rough. I mean, we've been going vulnerable so far.
Oh, don't be so modest. We're looking at several months worth of damage here. Kind of a miracle you're still up and at it, to be honest.
Oh, come on, Jean. It looks like it's been a rough week on him.
Oh, okay. I thought for a moment that maybe the robe and the mesh top and the Hobocop bag and the hat were the worst combination to wear for this. Maybe they're the best, though. Maybe they're the best.
It's not just this week. What you want?
Okay, so this guy is cool. He stands there like a statue, an angry statue, and he does not like you. Don't even try to win him over. He won't.
You could say, who is this guy, or there's something strange about him. Why not explore every option?
I'm not getting involved in this.
Come on, your little amnesiac. Your little amnesiac buddy is here.
It's not my style, he thinks, glancing at the man in sunglasses and the woman beside him. Oh boy, they're mad at him. No wonder. He just doesn't recognize them.
What's up?
You know what it is. It's like the two of you know each other. Just ask him.
Amnesia, do you know us from somewhere?
Oh, I definitely know you from somewhere.
If he doesn't know that Harry's got amnesia, then does he think that his disguise is that good?
Another life.
Another life.
Yes, from another life. A different life. Maybe the life of a police officer belonging to the ranks of the... To what station do you think you would belong in this alternate and totally fictional reality?
Is it bad that I'm getting the numbers mixed up, or from where he's actually from?
Okay. That's plausible. That's entirely plausible. Now we're really getting somewhere.
How about
Somewhere good.
hypothetical? Okay. You're saying let's fantasize about that? I'm not busy, you're not busy, let's just play around? Well, the day is still young, the week is not. The week is full of tension. Do you have a crime to solve? What's our relationship? Get straight to it, what's the relationship?
Let's be crazy. Let's say you and I are partners. How's that for a thought experiment?
You seem like a cool guy, I'd love to have you as my partner. Or Kim's cooler than you. Or... would that be like weirdly raw to say? Or I could do better. This somehow this feels like right in the middle.
None taken, my friend. None taken. Let's be honest. There's been some purely fictional talk in our imaginary station in regards of who'd even be worthy of your partnership.
Oh, everyone's trying to pass him off to each other.
And the conclusion is that a man with your caliber should form his own one-man policing unit. Anyone else would just slow you down.
God damn. Okay, well, it kind of hurts.
Let's be crazy. Let's say you and I are partners. How's that?
It kind of hurts, but I do also want to see the Kim's cooler than you option.
I'm sure he's fucking flattered. But Kim is not part of this thought experiment. In this one, we're partners.
The lieutenant is silent.
Like partners in crime?
No, because in this thought experiment, we are police officers in a police station. We don't do crimes. We're not crime bros.
crime bros.
Come on, stop it.
Do you have a crime to
Oh,
solve?
no. You see, I enjoy watching other better cops solve crimes. And let me tell you, it's been quite a privilege seeing you work.
Absolutely fascinating.
This isn't helping.
There is some kind of incredible theatrics going on between you guys. And then you seem like you're here to do a job. Who else is here?
You're not going to believe this, but police officers.
Oh my god.
Yes, sir. Solving crimes, locking up bad guys, and get this, and not getting that drink on at 2 o'clock.
Well, we're gonna get better from it.
Just some regular boring motherfuckers in suits and uniforms. Nothing spectacularly extravagant like you, the far-out son of Lang.
Who's that?
Oh, it's you, you eccentric genius. I mean, with your unorthodox approach to police work, it has to be you.
You want to tell me more about him or her?
Not even a little bit.
That's fair.
It's an urban myth about an officer who is so far undercover he can't remember who he is. As I said, just an urban myth. You are not the son of Lang.
Thanks for the reassurance, man. You know, there's no steady state of reality.
He's trying to protect you from further rough handling, dished out by the sunglassed man.
I guess I can't imagine it anymore.
Neither can I, partner. Neither can I.
Huh. Well, that ending feels like we've made someone genuinely sad.
It's a mere second, but it feels like you saw something. A gram of compassion in that sadness.
We could ask some questions and say I'm a cop even though he's in the uniform and we're not.
About what? You don't look like a cop. You know what you look like?
Revolutionary? Or
no,
what?
Not like a revolutionary.
I mean, as fascinating as that
Watch
is.
out for yourself, loser.
Sweet Jesus, aren't we nice?
That voice, so very familiar. Did you hear it when calling to your station and reporting your badge missing?
I recognize your voice.
Oh, really? I wonder where.
Lost my badge.
That's the where you remember me from?
Do you not know he has amnesia? I'm having memory trouble.
You don't say. Goodbye, then.
Fine. What's up with this?
Okay, the man with the sunglasses and his hypothetical Station 41. Weird, right?
Super weird. What you saying?
There's something missing here. Something you can't put our finger on. You know what? Just ask him. I know it sounds crazy, and you'll probably get laughed at. But still.
I was just thinking the same thing. I should just ask him if we're from the same station.
Yes, just cross it off the list. It's probably not true, though.
Oh dear.
Again? I can't believe this shit. I'm going to say no. Just to see what you'll say to that. What'd you say?
A simple okay or probably not.
Okay.
He's got memory trouble for
Jean.
real.
He said okay.
Okay, I was clearly wrong. He is a firefighter, male nurse, animal
Male
control
nurse.
agent.
Why would you
Something of that kind.
specify?
Go on with your cop work. Don't let me stop you at game.
Did I just pick the wrong option?
I'm going to say no. Just to see what you'll say to that. God fucking shit.
None of this is great news for him. Okay, I was clearly wrong.
Absolutely fascinating. The fact that it's a bit of a dead end is strange. Hi, here we are in outfits.
Hi, gendarme. Another rendezvous.
There's hi, hello, you're here. Why not you're here?
I see you found yourself a little something from my wardrobe. Not bad at all. What brings you here?
I don't know how I would handle someone showing up in a costume that I own. I'd wonder, did you get anything else from the house that let you into? We could say, what you doing here? Composure legendary. Oh dear. Huh. I wanna pass it. I don't know. I don't know that there's. I don't know how possible it is.
Admiring the atmosphere. What about you, officer?
You could say I live here, gonna drink, gonna go down in history, gonna sing karaoke.
Really? Well, I look forward to that.
Tell me again about the muscular type who came to investigate the crime. I have a feeling it might have been a mercenary.
Oh yes, let's see. He knocked on my door a few days after the lynching. I think he was going through the entire building, asking questions.
Well, what'd you tell him?
Nothing. That I didn't see anything.
Did you tell him about your friend?
What friend?
Hmm.
No, I don't think it came up.
And what'd he look like?
Muscular, handsome, strong, like one of those military types.
And we've seen someone like that around. Was he alone?
Yes, but he was speaking to someone on his earpiece.
What was he saying?
Just reporting back whatever I was telling him.
And does the other pathway through
but
this one?
Yes, you know those tiny speaker microphones that fancy security guards sometimes wear.
Oh.
Just reporting back whatever I was telling him.
Any other identifying traits?
Oh, let me think. He had an accent. He sounded like one of those mercenaries.
What did I pick up? I don't know. What accent stands out here?
He sounded vaguely Oranese. No, not vaguely, scratch that. He sounded definitely Oranese.
Huh. I feel like I don't have a frame of reference for what that is.
Sure. Anything else on your mind?
Met your friend?
You did? And how did you like him?
You could say he's a government official, I don't trust governments, or he was magically bureaucratic, or I didn't like him as much as I like you. You gotta say it.
Oh, shoot. Why not?
Oh, some kind of interrogation from someone who doesn't know who he is. That you could say, what are you two? But like coming from a police officer, even in your robe, is that strange? All of it?
Friends, I told you. Sunday friends. Friends who like to get together from time to time.
Wanna know what it means?
That he won't be there when times get tough, I guess.
Oh. So, a fair weather friend? Is that even a friend?
It is. On Sundays.
You could say, who is he?
A visitor from the first world. He's not like you and me, gendarme. He can always return.
Well, that's a difference in class, difference in world outlook, difference in power, is it? Return where?
To his opportunities in Occident, Sur la Clé. Still, his coming and going brings some life to the village.
Don't you feel used?
Or is it just money? I don't know.
And you want to say, why was he staying at your place?
He has keys. And he likes the view. To the sea, I mean.
Of course. You could say, I don't want to talk about other people, I want to talk about you.
What about me, gendarme?
About the robe, I guess.
You can keep it. I don't mind. I can appreciate beauty when I see it.
Woo! You could say, I wasn't really planning on giving it back, or it's like carrying a piece of you with me at all times. But okay.
Is it now? Well, enjoy it.
Oh my god. You didn't even find out his name. Why? Okay, so here's this composure check, likely to fail right now. I do not think there was an option to up that whatsoever. And I don't think I'm wearing anything that ups it either. Well, if it's a white check that can be retried, I don't know, what kind of options am I looking at around here? Just start clicking random things to try to do something. You've got a lot in perception. Composure is all the way up as it can be. Cool for card players, military fetishists, and cool people. I haven't taken the time to go into these, have I? Well, well, if you can retry, then you might as well try, right?
Could he be
Hello!
a member of the
Why?
homosexual
28%?
underground?
What? I was like, I'm gonna leave this building. I'm gonna see what else gives experience around here. Oh, it's feeling me right now. Hello, I'm channeling something through this game. The gayness, thank you.
Yes, this man is definitely one of the homos. I've seen them homos with my own eyes.
And you're gonna get to see a lot more physical instrument.
This sexual thing seems interesting. Ask around. Become involved.
I did put on everything that ups electrochemistry, didn't I? Are you part of the homosexual underground? I didn't know that this conversation happens in front of the lawyer, your landlord, God, and everyone. So
The homosexual underground?
how about it? How about the honeyed smile lingering on your lips?
Why, yes, I am, officer. Why? Do you want to investigate?
Is that an option? I'm getting paint on my sleeves. You wanna hear more about it, or just wanted to know?
Oh, it's a pleasure group. A sub rosa pleasure group congregating in cellars under the cover of night. Saturday night. Sometimes even Friday night.
Oh my god, the homosexual agenda has a schedule. What about Thursday night? Why do you convene? What do you do? I want to ask all of it.
Or Thursday night. Sometimes the congregating doesn't even end. It carries on to our daily life.
The way this like air of amusement follows everyone answering Harry's questions about this. I say everyone, but it's like two people. Why do you convene? And what do you do?
Oh, we're ambitious. We want to destroy the last vestiges of meaning. The last things people in Rebishul have to hold on to. The true symbols of security. The meaning of man and woman, mother and father. Their marriage.
Hey, maybe you'll build something cooler. Marriage has spat this man out. He's primed to be recruited.
Everything will be constantly shifting and moving under our rule. The future will belong to a circus of identities just spinning around, surreal and unreal.
Well, he
You don't even know
already
who you are
doesn't.
anymore.
He already doesn't know who he is. You could say, I like knowing who I am. Does it have anything to do with disco?
Yes, we listen to a lot of disco. Some say we engineered disco to spread our vision of a vertiginous, ever-changing society, where all there is a razzle-dazzle of gold.
Hey, I think maybe you've sold it. Is that what Measurehead said exactly? But now it's like sort of the same joke but better.
We are going to change the family unit with all this razzmatazz and finger dancing. And with mysteries. Of course, the mysteries are also of sexual nature. Very esoteric.
You could say that much fun should be illegal. I don't actually know the laws around here. Could be. Like in disco.
You can't just get into it. You have to be born into it. One is either already in the homosexual movement or forever excluded from it.
You can say, what if I can't remember whether I'm in or not? What if I can't remember anything about my life aside from the fact that I like disco? Hey, there's a certain kind of identity certainty that enters my heart when I listen to ABBA too.
Beautiful. Beautiful. That's exactly what we're looking for. Who knows, maybe you were homosexual in the past. Maybe all of that has been repressed.
Okay, powerful, beautiful. I did not think I was gonna pass that check. What the hell?
I have to say that you do look like someone who might be part of the underground. You have that very distinctive, I can't understand what's going on here look.
But the homosexual underground specifically, you can say I have to think about it, or this is gonna be like a 20-hour mind project, 20 hours at least. I mean, that's doable within the week. I don't know how your week's gonna be. It says there's gonna be other things going on within the week, so I don't really know. You can be specific.
Absolutely wonderful.
It's happening! It's happening! Well, I'm afraid you're gonna disappear again. So did I want to see anything else about your Sunday friend? We could say
like him?
he was bureaucratic, or I don't trust the government,
Oh, shoot. Why not?
or other things. I think I went down most of that tree.
I told you, you can be very useful. I guess that's the charm of powerful people.
Huh. Finally, a little bit of insight. Well, I guess that was probably
What about me,
all of
gendarme?
it. That was probably all of it, I guess. With all of
Admiring the
these.
atmosphere. What about you, officer?
We could say we're just going wherever it takes us, huh? Living here?
Convenient. But what are you doing here? Talking to me?
Well, I guess finding out about the homosexual underground and leaving. Well,
Goodbye,
absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect out here. I feel like your outfit vibes are kind of matching, except you're wearing something way brighter. Okay, as beautiful as that is, as artistic as that is, I did kind of wonder about, increasing shivers. It's a strange look with the mesh shirt. But why not? -1 to suggestion. I feel like I barely have a handle on what it all is. Jeez. I kept fretting over this and you passed anyway. Absolute unpredictability, what the hell? Do we want to say any highs?
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again.
Oh, I can't see anything new. I don't really expect anything new from Garte. And the squad is still hanging out there. So I guess we're about to...
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time?
Are you the Hardy girl? Did they include you, Elizabeth?
I am not.
Alright, lawyer
You
answers.
could be Liz. You could be anything. You could even be a model.
Charming.
Even a mod? Glenn, I went to law school. I am an attorney.
Respect the time she spent in law school. You can't put your blood, sweat, and tears into all of that and just turn by the wayside.
With a face like
Electrochemistry.
that, on the cover of
I'm
the
gonna turn you back down, good God. You could say he's right, or get a grip, she went to law school.
So fucking what? Lots of models are actually really smart people, fuckwad.
This gotta be for a purpose, unless you've got like a convenient modeling part-time job that suddenly makes both of these ideas synergize. Anyway.
No, Glenn, they aren't.
Dang, Elizabeth. Okay, condemnation of the models. Well, I guess we'll talk later. And, as fascinating as that is, kneecap the electrochemistry a little bit. God, was anything else adding to it? No, okay. You're just, that's just the amount. That's just the amount that you got. I don't know, what exactly there was.
Was that?
Oh.
Could it be the Col de Mama Dakwa? No, it's probably just your imagination ringing in your ear.
That's such a fun thing to hear and say. Is there ringing?
There seems to be an extremely high-pitched ring. Ultrasonic. Lena said it was very high-pitched, right? It's like something tickles your ear. Honestly, your ear isn't hearing a whole lot. The distant hum of the industrial harbor, the traffic. But, admittedly, there is a high-pitched noise somewhere there too. But then, isn't there always?
The fact that Inland Empire is saying you hear something and then Perception is saying you hear something else, I guess that suggests it's not real and rather is of the heart, but you might have tinnitus. You could listen closely first.
There it is again. You're about to rediscover a long-lost species.
You're about to discover tinnitus, I'm sorry.
It must be very close. Maybe, just maybe, it will come toward you. Keep still. It might perch on your shoulder. What are you doing? You're a police officer, not a pansy ornithologist. The only birds you should be looking for are healthy women of
childbearing age? Are you of childbearing age? I mean, no, that's an irrelevant question we could ask. Kim, do you hear a high-pitched noise?
No, I don't hear the Koldomama d'Aqua, and neither do you.
The fact that I snuck off to learn about cryptids separately because you only wanted to know about the one implies that either the cryptozoologist was chatting to you a little bit before I got here, or you just know about it.
Of course he doesn't. He's deaf.
Inland Empire. You are not. Composure. There's moving your head toward the sound, or stay very still.
Oh no. The sound. It's moving away. Somewhere over there. Go after it. No. Too late. It's gone. There is no ringing anymore. Just the sound of the streets.
You could listen more, or you could be like, leave like everything else.
Keep your ears peeled. If the species really has migrated to Martinez, you're sure to hear it again.
Was it from a desert or something initially, or am I getting it mixed up with one of the other ones? Alright, there's a variety of places you could go off to. Day 3, does that mean the water lock is open? Alright, it's a bit early in the morning, but is there still a crowd around here? Maybe. Is it a different looking crowd around here? Also, maybe. You're facing the other direction for a second. It doesn't feel safe, and the energy of them all looks like it's dying down a little. But let's see anyway. What's up?
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
You could take out the tattoos. You could ask if he's the mercenary. Which one to start with? Somehow I get the feeling that maybe it doesn't matter. Well, let's just ask.
Hell no. I'm just an honest scab. I won't have talk like that around here. You understand?
So, what I read as American, is that the Orange accent?
His neck muscles tense up. The veins on his neck bulge.
Well, he's holding something in deep, but there's things you don't want to meet. I don't remember the last time I saved. I don't remember the last time I saved, but I guess can you do that? Can you do that? Okay, I guess we're continuing. Tribunal. How about it?
How about you fuck off now, huh?
Okay, of course.
There could be weapons aiming at us right now. Somewhere above, in the buildings. The other merc. Don't push this, he's thinking. This is not the time. The man's breathing steadies, but his eyes are still narrow. Slowly, he's trying to get his right to work dance back on.
Just smile and chant, is that it?
It's hard to do that. when you want to beat a man into a pulp instead.
So are you off your game? This feels, this feels bad. Please let me, please let me save a game. 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 I usually don't take a second to do that, but I just got homosexual underground. Did you get your groove back on or no?
Don't think so.
Suddenly, this feels like a really, really bad idea.
You can say they were on the body of the man who was hanged behind the cafeteria there, or it was on your kernel, or we're investigating a murder. These were on the victim's body. Do I just come out with it? It was on your kernel? How dead can you possibly get among all the witnesses? Well, that's a bad question to start out with in this game.
Wordless, he takes the photo and looks at it. Grey eyes dart back and forth on the glossy surface. His face is unmoving.
I'm tense. I'm tense.
Hard as a stone, but beneath it, you see dead flesh in colourful rivers of polychrome, melting skin and hair.
Also, we did just grave rob him, didn't we?
Fucking loincloths. Really did him in.
Can I hear any accent change on you? Loincloths?
Yeah.
He's clenching his teeth. There is silent pressure behind them.
So no denying it anymore. Just we say that's your kernel, and you just roll with it. What's the tattoo mean?
What it means. I can tell you what this one means. Only one. You want to hear what happened here?
Is it anything I'd recognize from Guantanamo Bay?
Our colonel is deep in the bush here. Deep in the fucking bush. In Benito, 41. Monsoon season. He's on a reconnaissance mission.
Accent change.
He spent a month behind enemy lines, scouting kept villages. Nothing but fucking bugs and snakes for fun. Men are getting restless. There's talk of switching employers.
Switching sides in a war? Mercenary?
With some strange emotion. This is about to get really graphic. Last moment to back off.
Yeah, well, that's the intention with which I clicked.
Our boy. He's only a captain then, but he knows how these men think. If they don't see action soon...
Then you've completely broken your scab character, haven't you?
At dawn, he comes upon two kids, breeding in the bushes by the river. Or maybe they weren't breeding. Maybe they were just making eyes at each other. I like to think they were breeding.
So this is some kind of ultra racist.
We shot the boy. He was useless, but the girl, she was nice. A little fat, you know, but not too old.
I don't know that there would be anything at the end of the line of questioning. I wish I had written that down more. I wish I had some kind of sense of where we're going. We could say this isn't useful. Just that. I don't know whether to continue. I guess.
She was quite the entertainment. For the week she lasted, expired in the hands of Sarge Mason. The kind of guy who'd make Chief there shit his pants and cry like a bitch.
So
God.
more like that jungle girl from...
Mason couldn't let go. Cut the tits off her cold body.
So
and
you knew him.
fucking drowned in a creek a week later. Spirits my ass.
Something stirs in your stomach.
How? Why? What? Did anyone else hear that? Was it obvious to everyone else that he's not supposed to be here?
There's a word on the tip of your tongue. Colorless.
You can say evil. You were there. You're not really a scab leader, are you?
You bet it was.
You can say, what is evil? Well, I've been going down dialogue trees to the best of my ability so far.
It's just nature. This guy used to say evil is when nature and spirit meet in the wrong place.
And you were there?
No, I was in the domain, in Jamrock, being a bouncer.
And then that was an extremely detailed story.
Fucking mask is getting sweaty. I want to take my mask off.
Well, we can say you can have that, or can I have it back? It doesn't seem likely that it would turn back. That you would give it back, nevertheless.
Go ahead.
All right, now. Free commerce! Keep the goods flowing!
Okay. Disgusting. Is it learned? Is it worth it? Is it worth it to know any of that? But your mask slipped for a moment and you confirmed who you are, but I don't know if it's you've sort of felt the presence of a sniper on your back, maybe. Hypothetically, that sort of chill in pursuing this line of question, but is that a clear benefit? I don't know. Don't know. Just that there's uncertainty around, and the main things that I know how to do after that are just see if I can progress with the help of Everard, right? Because I think some of the comments, right?
How can I help you?
Alright, nothing else around here. Some of the comments from you guys were saying that it's worth inspecting the body again, and we got the boots off, but I didn't see any other options. Just like I think I don't see any other options here.
A jaunty tune. A coastal breeze ruffles his hair.
Alright then. Guess we're heading back up. Just but then the little dialogue options from the Measurehead babe up there being like absolutely monolithic. Okay, is this where we go back in? I think so. That's the only thing you do all day. I skipped over that quickly because I don't know, despite being torn a little bit by curiosity. Yeah, curiosity is pursue what else is here. Despite that, well, I may find that I go in there and don't particularly care to stomach it after all. But then the fact of going past quickly and choosing not to stomach it also means that I'm plagued by a half-finished thought, you know? Things that are left incomplete always hang in a person's mind more than something that's left complete, right? I don't know, that's various productivity hacks or whatnot. Various things that if you partway start a task then you're more likely to finish it. And that's the sense that I'm left with from making myself skip that. Just that something's left dangling. Hey, Everard. I'm facing, the evils of the world, and I'm convinced that you're less than them. So, lesser
Mr.
evil.
Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
So, yeah, knew that already, but it's just outright some strange psychological torture. You can say I've finished investigating the local drug trade, or how about that door? Is it really finished, or is it only just started?
Ah, yes, your side investigation. Thank you. You've got some spirit clearing up phony drug accusations alongside this murder. I'll talk to the mayor and see if I can get you the key to the city, Harry. Now let's talk real business.
And what real business is
A
that?
speck of anger in his voice. That's that then.
You have a politician's demeanor, but you seem like one of the best people around here. I'm reconsidering opening that door you asked me to open. Maybe it'll help somehow.
A fantastic change of heart, Harry. Go talk to Manana down by the gates. He'll brief you and give you the key.
Simple as that.
Just open one little door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door. That's it. Anything else we should discuss?
I mean, you say we don't have to go in or anything, but I took a random robe from an apartment that wasn't asked to. So how about it? Guess that's it. You can ask about the lost gun as well.
Yes, yes. My best men are tracking it down. What's that, Harry? You're getting a little pale. Is it the words paranoid schizophrenic?
Not
and
ask
lost gun in one
about
sentence?
the lost gun.
Great. You want to bounce something off your old friend, Mr. Clare, right? It's perfectly okay. Even if you've told her everything we've talked about, it's absolutely fine.
Well, that indicates a fine control over everything that you say, but
Absolutely, Harry.
just one little mission and we're out of here, huh? Alright. Nothing else to investigate in this room. Just keeping company with Kim as we investigate what can possibly go on in this day. And then last time, yeah, it's happening again. Why is your shirt highlighted? I guess maybe that's just a glitch. I don't know, does it change if I take anything else off? No, it just highlights it even more. But the only thing highlighted is just the shirt. Huh. So we'll get out of here, and I doubt that you would have anything else to say. I don't know, but I'm clicking on everyone I'm next to, for better or worse.
Leo here. Yes, I did. It's like Lady Larice said when she opened a bathhouse in the basement of my apartment building. They can only get so far before they're aching to get back. And lots of folk really did keep coming back.
Interesting. And we can say, Leo, in the future, can we keep this greeting shorter? I don't know, that's like his demeanor or something, right? Or I had some questions for you, if that's not too much trouble. Well, let's not be mean to the Leo.
No trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all. It's like that old saying goes, wisdom withers if not shared. And old Leo is always up for sharing.
Then you must be very wise indeed. There's... Okay. Nothing new though. We're just seeing what is new on day 3, I guess. Starting out in a cloudy sort of a manner. Caught by the autosave. Like, since these... I don't know, I could start putting a cut or something in here if the little walking portions bug me, I guess. Sort of a counterintuitive to the to what I've been doing so far, though, right? Why start an editing sort of thing? There's more container to move if I wished. How amusing. Why start an editing sort of thing if I haven't had one thus far just yet? I don't know, it's a chance to get one's thoughts out, I suppose. So, the main thing would be the other side of the water lock. Day 3, if I'm not mistaken, that's the time. Oh dang, there was a pronunciation tip that I was missing there. Alright, nothing else new around these parts. I mean, I don't think that...
The already familiar cold touch of plastic welcomes you as you pick up the handset.
Oh. I don't remember doing anything that lets us retry it.
Your fingers run over the dial.
Okay.
005. That's the dialing code for Revachol. 4952. And a moment of hesitation before entering the final numbers. 993. Calling.
Oh.
Calling. Still calling. Then.
And no one used it since you last put the coins in, huh?
Video Revachol, 24-hour video rental. You rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lummy. How may I help you?
We're friends after all, huh? What?
The voice of a youngster on the other end sounds as enthusiastic as that of a man walking towards the gallows.
I can say, what is this place? I mean, he just said, though.
Video Revachol is a 24-hour video rental. You rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lummy.
For some reason, it didn't occur to me that they would have home use with this mixed aesthetic kind of thing going on. There's... What is this place to me? Do you know me? I thought it was gonna be like a...
I don't know.
Like an ex-wife.
Maybe you rent videos here.
Maybe. You know me?
No.
Why did I call you?
Maybe you called to extend your rental period? Do you need to extend your rental period?
Well, do you know my name?
Let me fire up the machine. Dubois. Dubois. Here we are. You haven't read it anything in 5 years, but you still have a copy of Blue Ocean Hell from November 46. Whoa, not a fun film, that one.
Oh, but you're familiar with it. What kind of film is it?
It's not an easy watch. After the death of his daughter and subsequent divorce,
Ouch.
Ziemsk immigrant Egidius Wojcik tries to come to terms with the onset of dementia.
Okay, well that's incredibly meta.
No wonder no one's been missing it. Still, it would be great if you could return it to us. We're on the corner of Voyager and Maine.
Do I have access to that now, or is that still really far away?
On the corner of Voyager and Maine,
nice.
A large neon sign hangs on the side of a building. Video Revachol, 24 hours. It's raining, and there is almost no traffic on the street. A woman's footprints in the mud lead away from the front door. Tiny heels tiptoeing down the road. Beautiful steps, light-footed with a lifetime ahead of them. You look up, and the air seems to grow darker.
Gosh. Somewhere you went a lot. Was someone else doing video rentals with you?
Suddenly you feel like you don't want to hear about video rentals anymore. You don't want to hear about any of it. It was all shit. It's over.
What was all shit? Or Kim, I feel sad about Video Revachol 24 hours.
It.
We can just share that then. You still not in the feelings, Lieutenant?
That's enough for you today. Let's conclude this call.
What's with the quiet tone? It wouldn't mean anything to you. Nothing would pick up on anything. Alright. What was that? Still, okay, I've been sat here for some time. Gonna talk to mañana. How about it? Measurehead makes all the men quiver.
How can I help you?
Well, how about a key to a door? Here I am, a mildly dirty cop, perhaps.
A key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open?
Want to be blunt? Some whistleblower?
Oh, say no more. I got you.
So that's blunt.
I got that key right here.
Basement
Let
apartment.
Me tell you, it's
oh!
really good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say.
Huh. I guess, yeah, they are both working class. Saw an opportunity and I took it. I'm a hustle grinder. Or I heard something about a weasel and it didn't sound like a local polar weasel, if you know what I mean. Wink. Or I'm not opening this door for myself, I'm opening it for all working men. I'm not really doing this for political reasons. I'm so curious what the hell kind of playthrough that is. For all working men!
I knew this man was a commie. And it's a good thing you're doing too. Thanks.
Want to put any small text on that, Kim?
What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the rolling rags. That's all I know. Our organization is what you call compartmentalized. Means we keep out of each other's business.
Until it comes time to threaten someone a little?
Okay, but where did you get the key from?
From a locksmith?
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really, truly matter.
Like class solidarity or what?
None of this mess we're in. This
okay.
jiving and juggling. What's it for? To feed our children, I guess.
That's something about tacking an I guess onto that. We should say anything else I should know about this task. I guess, yeah.
I'm more of a philosophical dock worker.
Oh.
I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we are fighting for.
Alright.
He is, and what they're fighting for? This is interesting.
Feel like everything piques your interest, Inland Empire?
Ask him about the Hardy Boys.
Oh, I guess. Might as well. Know anything?
Los Hardys?
Hmm.
They're an independent militant group. A bit too high-strung, but it comes with the responsibility.
You do seem way more laid back.
They're sort of like you. Preserve the rule of law and all that. Except it's Everard's law. But really, they're just like you.
And this one's lit up for some reason.
We're negotiating our share.
Your share?
Aye.
So not wages or pensions, or how large of a share. Yeah, what makes sense?
All of it. However, right now we want all the harbor workers to be on the company's board, so they could take part in the decision-making process.
What decisions have been made that sort of run over you? And we can ask about Everard, or are you a communist?
No. I don't think I'm a communist. Seeing something of value and saying I want it all to myself is a much older and simpler notion. No science to it at all.
Huh.
Even a weak child can think it. The only things holding someone back are I can't and I shouldn't.
Well, that's kind of a more deliberately and thoughtfully childish approach than I thought you would say. But it seems honest. Why not call yourself a communist?
I have nothing against communists. They are honorable boyaderos. And they have good analysis.
It is funny coming back to this game after cracking open the first chapter of a Business 101 textbook. They hate communists so much it actually feels weird to read it that it was published. They tried to attribute the reasons that Cuba and like North Korea face poverty to just their economic system and didn't mention embargoes whatsoever. That I don't know, I just feel gross continually.
But my own code serves me well. If my code starts failing, a code can fail a man as well as a man can fail a code, then I will have to submit to a new one, which may well be communism.
Fascinating.
He knows who he is, firmly grounded, has no need to reinforce or elaborate his political identity to himself or others.
Huh. A solid sense of identity, huh? we can say, I guess I understand, or I'm not sure I understand, or sounds like you're a communist who thinks he isn't doing enough to call himself one. That seems on theme for what we've been picking so far.
I'm primarily a lazy person.
Self-identified lazy. Yeah, if it weren't, I don't know, looked down upon, I wonder how many people would voluntarily call themselves lazy. How about Everart?
I think it's best you make up your own mind now that you've made it. In my eyes, he is a capable organizer and a decent businessman.
Huh. And what bossing does the union entail?
I guess you kind of get to be the village chief. He oversees the harbor, makes deals with the owners or other relevant parties, watches out for his own.
Sounds like the kind of person who should have a successor.
By that, you mean corruption?
Yeah. Him and Joyce seem, I don't know, zeroing in on the corruption angle.
By heavens, why would he not be corrupt? We live in a harsh and disordered world, see? And in this world, the old man is corrupt for our benefit, and we know it. Appreciate it even. He is, personally, not too lavish.
Strange. You can say the desk seemed lavish, or he's very aesthetic. I mean, I'm curious.
He is reasonably lavish, sure. That's his prerogative. It's not like you want a saintly demeanor on a corrupt motherfucker. That would be a manipulative illusion.
Oh. So, it's an air of honesty that he lends.
Besides, there are no non-corrupt systems in the world anyway. And moralism is the most corrupt of them all.
Wow. You can say you seem to have spent a lot of time thinking about the political situation.
Sure. I've had the necessary free time.
Guess there's been a strike, yeah.
Fortunately, there's always time.
The look in his brown eyes conjures up an understanding. For him, having command of his time is the most important thing.
Is it idealistic that I wouldn't believe that 3 and 4 day weekends are possible?
The man sits on the railing, his hands reaching far and wide. Yet it feels as if he could effortlessly go even wider, if need be, an endless torrent of time.
Neat. So now we've got a key to a place that I couldn't open with a crowbar. And then I pass this bastard for a second again. I took a second to look it up. The name that I was thinking of, Junko Furuata. I don't know. The thing that's in my head, just that. Geez, did your message update? I guess I was just thinking that if I've heard a story once and it's real, is there any need to see it echoed in something fake? Because it's already real. That's already bad enough. And I think I'm walking this way, for one, trying to get to more lighthearted shores in a means of thinking. Kind of wonder what's new with ceiling. And yeah, what's going on over here? Anything in particular? Anything selectable? Can I personally operate the water lock? Is it water blocked off? I mean, it's looking more...
A rusting control panel with loose wires dangling out from the hole where an indicator light used to be, and a mechanical lever sitting in the middle.
Did I misremember if it's open or not?
You grab the handle and pull the lever up. As soon as the metal connects against the contact pins, you hear a loud clunk.
Well,
Then,
that was one of the strange little failed things we committed to exploring earlier, right? Just sort of clunk, 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 clunk. So that's oddly satisfying.
the water lock starts moving.
Huh. Oh. For some reason I didn't put together that it was a little pathway. Huh. Neat. Okay.
Okay, if we ever need to get to the coast, then this is the way. But please, Contain your wanderlust for now. I don't want us to get sidetracked, not with everything that's going on.
It's neat that it's operated by whoever walks up, I guess. How much of a sidetrack, Kim? How much of a sidetrack?
Focus on one thing, achieve it, then the next, he thinks. That's the task chain.
Oh, does that mean being locked into Everett business, or... Because although I'm on the lookout, I can't really see... can't really see what other options might be around the corpse. It's just radio relays to look at, and more of the map available. Wow. Hello world. There's there's new trash to dig through. There's, well, thoughts being had, traffic beyond the gate, more abandoned lorries. I guess we're just taking someone's magnesium. This seems like a closed grate with an inverted star, huh? What does that mean in this world, in this universe? Because I guess here I'd know it as a... I guess as a pentagram. This side of the coast is looking way more naturey, I guess. What's selectable over here? Wow. Breaker boxes, but why break into a breaker box? Hello, new environments. And a little swing. And a broken axle grinding. Oh. Something crashed. How recently? There's the options to just continue lifting some random things. There's a little tarp over here. Is there anybody new around?
A banged up motor carriage lies half submerged in the icy water, slowly sinking into the Insulindian Ocean. Only the cabin top, rear wheels, and the engine remain visible. It must be cold and lonely down there, in the icy water.
Well, we're not on an iceberg, but it kind of looks like one. This is where the tracks on the plaza were leading to. Oh, across the waterlock.
It appears to be so.
Investigating?
I agree. We should definitely investigate.
Oh, okay.
You get a sudden sinking feeling. Stomach acid comes up as you look at the motor carriage in the deep, dark, cold water. Why the doom and gloom? It's just a sunken motor carriage. Some motor carriages are bound to end up in the sea.
Well, that's strangely poetic coming from Volition. You can run your hand over it, or what's the logo?
The motor carriage is properly stuck in the ice. Getting it out would require a team of specialists.
And what's the make of it?
The logo is too deep in the murky water.
Oh.
You can't make it out, but you do see a monkfish float by.
Go fishing. How long's it been here?
The ice hasn't closed around the vehicle yet. My guess is it's been here since last Saturday or Sunday.
Huh.
Let's wait for the low tide and see what's inside.
Oh, fascinating. And how long's the low tide?
I don't know. An hour or two, tops?
You could sit on the swing and wait for the tide to recede. Wait, the first thing you said when coming over here was... I don't want to get sidetracked. Okay.
Old rusty playground.
I wasn't sure you would actually sit.
Very silent.
Meditative, is it? Should I have brought you a board game, Kim?
The hinges creak under your weight. Dangerously so.
It feels bad getting a little too big for swings, does it?
Nothing but the sound of seagulls high above in the sky, echoing like distant laughter.
You can
Ice
fail.
cracks around the blue motor carriage in the sea.
You can fail to whistle a tune. You can say it looks very blue.
Yes, it does.
What's your favorite blue thing? Passing the time.
Let me think about it.
Nice. And is whistling a tune counterintuitive to letting him think about it? We have the drama shirt on, and the drama shirt helps with whistling.
Spit flies from your mouth to your moustache, your chest, the ground before you.
Oh.
No sound though.
I've been able to whistle for a while, so I forgot how it felt to fail specifically at whistling. Oh, okay. Hey, you're the spitter.
The lieutenant must think it's rather funny.
Okay.
He smiles and quickly turns away.
You can keep blowing or be like, I can't whistle. I'd like to see you try in this bloody wind. We could sass. We could sass a little.
With his lips open, the lieutenant lets out a beautiful melodic trill that puts even the insulindic thrush to shame.
Oh, wait. Wait. Beautiful, you say. Beautiful.
You hear the sound echo on the large body of water. Clouds race across the spring sky, and suddenly you just feel better about everything.
It's almost a shame that I didn't have damage morale in the first place. Hello.
The clouds pass in the sky, and the shadow of the swing moves like the hour hand on a timepiece. 30 minutes have passed.
You could, after 30 minutes, ask, so was your dad also, you know? Excuse, what? Or you could say the tide sure is taking its sweet time. Would you rather sit on an anthill for an hour or stand in a river of leeches? Huh. I would love to know if you actually put some thought into this.
Well, historically, leeches have been used to prevent and even cure many ailments.
But as a leech, they do have the capacity to make you dead and sick, right? I actually haven't looked into that much. I just know they still use them in hospitals.
Clouds on the horizon grow darker, and the shadow of the swing set keeps climbing. You hear the distant rumble of the city. 30 minutes pass.
Just chillin'. If you have to side with either the strikers or the shipping company, who would you choose? Oh my goodness, how introspective. Will I ever find my gun? That's kind of tense. Who would you choose?
Luckily, I am already a member of an independent organization, and therefore do not have to choose between a rock and a hot place.
But if someone puts a gun to your head, guess that's just your way of saying you'd side with the company, or I understand you're saying the union. I guess let's ask him about the gun.
Your voice echoes on the water, strange and out of place in the environment. 30 more minutes pass.
Huh, it's gone down. You can say, can you make out the mark now?
Detective, I've been able to make out the mark ever since we arrived. I find it odd that you haven't.
Oh.
It's a Coupri, Model 40.
Hey, you know, memory issues and machines are like your expertise or, your one true love or something?
It is a simple and rugged machine, favored by working men, government offices, firefighters, animal control people, you know, those kinds of people.
Huh.
Yes, 41. What do you think it stands for?
Oh, Harry, have you crashed your car? You could say 41 is his rank in the underground street racing hierarchy. Small fish, this one. Or 41, the street racer is quite the ladies' man. Or that must be Tommy 41, the morning host of FM 41. Or looks like the factory made a mistake and accidentally called this Capri 41. Stupid factory. Or, I hate guessing, district something, precinct, something municipal. Or, oh god, no. Well, practically speaking, oh god, no. Practically speaking, but do we need to practically speak right now? What if there's a radio morning host around?
Right. Or 41 is the number of a police precinct? Your precinct.
Oh.
A massive pit opens up in your stomach, and the most terrible feeling comes over you.
So, oh god, no, can't really be avoided.
You feel like you're about to faint and fall off the swing. Your hands get clammy, and the air tastes sour to breathe.
Well, I wasn't seriously wishing for morale damage earlier. I wasn't.
Oh God, Harry. Oh God, Harry. What did you do?
I didn't put any points into you, but is there a way I can take some out?
No. Just no. Say no to this, Harry.
Wow, one of my favorite song lyrics. You could say, oh my god, my car, it's mine. Drove my car into the sea. How about some no's?
Yes, your car is in the sea. Face it, so we can start dealing with this.
It's... Okay, I've already gone through some painful dialogue paths, so as much as I have the urge to explore, we're facing it.
I'm afraid so, yes. It looks like you drove your police motor carriage into the sea after you jumped across a canal.
Jumped across a canal? Wait, that was kind of wide. Kind of wide. You could say maybe I was in pursuit of someone. How do we get it out? I can still fix it. Oh... Pursuit?
Of whom? I don't think so. If anything, you were probably drunk.
Damn.
Probably. Try definitely.
Thanks, electrochemistry. How do we get it out?
Detective, we don't. A rescue operation really isn't viable at this point.
Do you have anything stored in there? You can say it's just gonna be there like that.
I'm afraid it will have to be there like that for many years.
Oh, years?
Look at it. Parts of it might be salvageable, but overall, this machine is a write-off.
Well, it's next to a swing set, right? Should children play in the abandoned car? Positivity. We can still fix it.
That is very unlikely. All the electrics are toast. That goes for the electromagnetic steering and brake systems as well.
I get the feeling their things might operate a bit differently than ours.
You'd be lucky to find one undamaged component in there.
Crowbar?
In a few months, there will be nothing but rust left of this vehicle. It'll be cheaper to buy a new one.
Oh no.
Well, not cheaper. This motor carriage costs 40,000 real. But in the long run, it still makes more sense to buy a new machine than try to refurbish this.
You could say in all caps, this is a disaster. Or people are gonna be angry at me. Well, you've already seen people angry at you. So, how about letting out them emotions? It's a disaster.
Let's face it, this is a substantial loss to your district's budget. I mean, my station only has 4 other vehicles in addition to my kinema.
And they let the drunk drive. Well, he must have been really good at things. They're not gonna take me back after this, are we?
People are more valuable than machines. Training a police officer is even more costly.
Damn.
People, yes, but not you.
Half-Light, if you could just, next time you're gonna say something, if you could instead perhaps shove it, badge the gun, and now this. Yeah, Hobocop.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and doesn't say anything.
Well, the act of existing next to Harry du Bois.
There is also a fourth thing
Strangely vulnerable, isn't it? A fourth thing?
More precious than the gun, the badge, and the motor carriage combined. Lost forever into the deepest of seas.
I don't suppose you're... It's probably still thinking about her. It's probably still thinking about her. Well, now we can see what's in there.
Yes, let's go take a look.
You were the traffic hooligan. Oh dear. Oh dear. Does this thing over here look like it would be quick to look at? Footprints in the snow? The walker was confused or drunk out of his mind. And who's been drunk out of his mind? I guess if I had looked over there first, it would have been a slight hint. Badge. Badge. Okay. and and a coat if you want it. I am deeply curious if this gets full. It doesn't look like it has yet. Just got a bunch of things. Plus what the other fellows had earlier. Huh, +1 to visual calculus. I guess I do sort of keep wondering about that wall a little. The mysteries of the wall. Okay, I've looked inside and no, I was so touched by the simple mundanity of hanging out together on the swing for a second. God, what the hell time is it? I think that's it for me. Okay, that was really neat to explore. Absolute roller coaster of emotions with the self-discovery of humanity, but also self-discovery of homosexual underground, and then also the worst of humanity bundled up into one singular time. That's it then. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to be feeling all of this as I wonder how to proceed next and meet other people on this side of the lock. And I'll see you next time. Oh my gosh.